What's up guys, welcome to the channel. So I've made a knife, a really bad one. But before I explain what happened, check the video from this really time consuming failure. So I spent a lot of time to make this knife, and the reason why I call this project a failure is because of the heat treatment. I didn't record it, but I used the wrong foil, and that is why this blade is piece of crap. It wasn't protected well in the oven when it was hot, and that is why the inside structure is really bad, and it is also not hard enough. So this blade is going to the trash. Luckily, I've got another piece of steel, so I can make another the same blade and use it for the bolster and the pommel, which I have. And now you probably thinking, hey, but you also made a handle. Yes, and I've lost it. It actually break in half. And I was so angry that I threw it away and I don't have it anymore. So we are going to make another blade and another handle because I'm not going to give up. Not in this life. So we are start almost again. So we've got blade, we've got the pommel, the bolster, the pommel, and the beautiful stabilized blue maple burr. So the blade is ready for the heat treatment, and because I wasn't exactly sure what is the right temperature for this kind of steel, I check it, and I also find out that this style doesn't need to be heat treated like a typical stainless steel. So with the inox foil and basically the air cooling type of quenching, let's say, and it can be heat treated like a normal carbon steel, so by quenching to the oil. So we are going to do it this way because I know this heat treatment much better, and I'm a little bit more confident with this kind of method. So to the oven, and let's heat up the oil. So right now I've got, the blade is really hard, really, it is super hard. Just it is super hard. Also, I've got a little bit of the warp, but I think I will be able to save it. However, this ugly structure on the blade is not the oxidation. It is actually the etched blade. The hot air inside the oven just eat this, and now it looks absolutely terrible. So all my hand sanding was just a waste of time. And the second thing, I have absolutely no idea if I save this blade. I'm going to try, but if it's not, I will start all over again. What can I say? I didn't want to make two parts video on making this knife, but definitely I'm not going to end this knife, finish it today. So there will be two parts, and the reason is that this blade is so freaking hard that my belt grinder with 36 grit don't want to grind it. I'm not kidding. Really. This black layer of oxidated, I don't know, oxidation, let's call it oxidation, is so freaking hard, the blade as well, that I cannot grind it. I spent 2 hours to make this. From 400 grit I go to 36 grit because 400 grit do nothing, 240 nothing, 120 nothing, 80 something, and 36 grit still don't grind it off. So I've made freaking hard blade, and that is also explain why people don't quench N690 to the oil. It is so freaking hard that you cannot grind it to the, let's say, 600,000, depends on your needs and plan, using sandpaper. So I've made a really good knife, which I cannot finish.